Hematology Oncology. On your side, by your side.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Opportunity can knock at any moment. When it does, you can't afford to miss a call. That's why you need a business phone system that gives your team the flexibility to answer anytime, anywhere. Whether you're working from the office, at home, or on the go, we make it easy to equip your business with the right tools for smooth, professional call handling. We enhance the efficiency technology provides while putting people first in all we do. That's why we meet your business right where you are by offering customized office technology solutions that meet your specific needs. Hamilton Business Technologies. Real people, real technology solutions. Learn more at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is the Power Hour with two-time national champion Todd Uhlir. Powered by Window World of Lincoln and Set the Bar Subs on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, what's up? Welcome to the shortened Power Hour.
Oh, yeah.
About a power half hour, right? So excited to be here with Jackson today. I am Todd, your host of the Power Hour. Former Husker, two-time national champion, played 93, 94, 95. I am now the co-founder of the STB Locker Room, Set the Bar Sups. I also help my little brother, who is the owner of Window World of Lincoln, down in Lincoln. So, I got my hands full, right? And I love it. I love being on the show. I love the ticket and everything they're doing. And obviously we're watching girls state championship basketball, high school basketball. Just watched that Lincoln Christian Milford game. It was a pretty exciting game. To tell you
that was a good one. That was a good one.
Yeah. So, and congratulations. I'm in Northeast Nebraska. Congratulations to Pender, who's not that far from us, on their state championship this morning. That's pretty awesome. And I think Lincoln Christian won back-to-back, correct? They're back-to-back champs.
Yeah.
Because Milford had never been there before.
Yes.
And they're super young, so I'm looking forward to kind of seeing what they do.
We've seen a three-peat in the first game this morning, and then we saw a back-to-back.
Back-to-back. And now we've got, Millard West versus West Side?
Yeah, Omaha West Side. It's the number one seeded Millard West.
Yeah, versus
number seeded Omaha West Side in the Class A Girls State Basketball Championship.
Yeah, and then I saw the number 7 in Class B also made it through. So,
Gretna East.
Yeah, Gretna East made it through with the 7th seed as well. So, looking forward to seeing those games later here and listening to 93.7 The Ticket as well. Like, I just turned the TV down and listened to the ticket, right? So, that's how I do it. But yeah, so today, shortened version. So, I wanted to obviously give a shout out to all these, once again, I've been talking girls wrestling all year. That ended a couple weeks ago. But shout out to all the girls on the hardwood that are, this is a lot of these seniors might be the last time they ever play basketball. And I just remember growing up. I grew up in Battle Creek. Our Battle Creek girls basketball team won 4 in a row. Right before I got to high school. My sister-in-law, my older brother's wife, was part of all 4, so it's kind of cool. She just got inducted into the Battle Creek Hall of Fame. So
that's awesome.
Congratulations to her on that. But phenomenal. We were always at every game and cheering them on, and then all the experiences getting to go to state, watch all the games at state. They always played in the Bob Devaney back in those days.
Yeah.
What you probably don't even remember before the Pinnacle. So, but yeah, so just watching this brings back such great memories because Battle Creek girls were always playing, at state, and we always got out of school for it, and we always got to go down, and might have gotten a little trouble every now and then. So, wrestling, like I wrestled, so wrestling season was over. It was kind of in between that wrestling and track. I ran track. So, we had a good time at girls state. And then in 92, the 91-92 basketball season, the Battle Creek boys won a state championship, the only one they've ever won. And my best friend in the world hit a last second shot, like threw it over his head. Like, it was so ugly. Threw it over his head and it banked in, and we beat Tecumseh. Jeremy Doty
Oh, wow.
was on that team, and I believe what's his name? Matt. Oh, how come I can't think of it? He was Frost, one of Frost's guys on his staff. Matt Davidson was on that team. He's a little bit. He's a little younger than me, not a lot, but a little bit. I believe he was on that team at Tecumseh, and Jay Korth hit a last second, like, bullet bank shot that won the state tournament for the Battle Creek Braves in '92. They got recognized, I don't know, probably 5-6 years ago, whatever, for their 25, and I remember being down there at state watching these guys get recognized as, state champions again. A lot of fun. So, unfortunately, we haven't seen any girls or boys state championships in a while, except for our Battle Creek boys did win the state championship wrestling back to back. So it's been kind of the only state championships that Battle Creeks has seen in a while.
Okay.
Runner up in track a couple times in my son's career at Battle Creek, but never champions. So, it's just a testament to, Nebraska high school athletics. I think it's just getting, I just watching this game today, I'm like, how much the game has changed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Since, I was in high school. These girls are, and they said that one girl could dunk a volleyball. Like, holy cow, the center for Milford could dunk a volleyball, and she's a freshman.
That's
So,
crazy.
yeah, Milford had a lot of freshmen out there, so I think they have five on the roster. So look for them to be pretty tough through the next couple years. But yeah, just a lot of fun, and to like I said, just brings up memories of all those crazy high school days, and then I was playing football at Nebraska, so then state was always right there, and it was even more fun because, like, I knew Norfolk team would come down and play, or I knew a lot of people, and we'd go watch games, and it was just a lot of fun. NSA does a great job of putting those on, and it's just a fun time, and something that every year it comes on. I watch almost all of the games. I was working out this morning when Pender was playing, so got my 277 weeks in a row in. You'll like this one, Jackson. I did a 30-second all-out assault bike sprint.
Oh, gosh.
Followed by a 2-minute core Tabata, which is 20 seconds work, 10 seconds of rest for 2 minutes, so 4 rounds. And then a 2.5-minute rest, and I did 8 rounds of that. Yeah, it was fun. Let me see. I burned a lot of calories. 863 calories in 57 minutes. I did probably about a 10-minute warm up and a 5-minute cool down. So,
that's pretty good.
Really the work in there is about 45 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah.
But I was resting 2.5 minutes per round, so it's not like I wanted full out. How hard could I go on that bike? I kept it over 30 miles per hour for the entire 30 seconds each sprint. So a lot of fun. I love pushing my body. Just turning 50 in January, I think so many people take their bodies for granted, right? And that's what the STB locker room and Set the Bar Sups and our whole community is about, is helping guys over 40 elevate, like get back into the game and start slow. Like, we have a super slow progression because so many guys jump in, and shout out to CTA CrossFit yesterday. I went there in Lincoln. It's down off of it's by 25th or 27th Street in Cornhusker. It's in that area. I went and I was invited to come check it out. I will not CrossFit. I have too many injuries, but I've never really been in a CrossFit gym. So I got invited by a friend to come check it out. They were doing the CrossFit Open.
Oh, okay.
So it was crazy. So they had a 12-minute clock. And
Yeah.
they had to do pull-ups or chin-ups. And now they do the kipping thing. So I don't okay. So they had to do, like, it was a stupid amount. So pull-ups, double unders, and then thrusters. So they had like 21, I don't know. And they had to do 3 rounds of it. They
Oh,
had
man.
They had a 12-minute max. And so, it's just however many reps. So it ended up being 216 reps if you completed it in the 12 minutes. So that's the first time, like, I've watched CrossFit Open on TV and, like, those guys are elite athletes, and I don't ever take anything away from CrossFit. But I'm going to have to get the owners on, because I just had a great conversation with the owner. I used to own a gym. I understand the 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 ins and outs of trying to run a gym, but it was awesome. There was a bunch of people competing, and so you have judges, and then they send your time in to be like worldwide. It's kind of cool. Yeah. So they do it I think there's 4 Fridays in a row that they do it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool. It was a lot of fun to just look at that. Corey Tinklin's the owner's name over at CTA. They were in Waverly, and now they're in Lincoln. Great dude, awesome wife, great people, great community in there. So, if you're looking for CrossFit, I would highly recommend them. But I was over there sampling out a new product that I still can't really talk about yet because we're still in pre-launch, but I have some samples. So I was over there and I was like, here. And so the guys really dug the product. I can't wait till we can actually launch this thing. I endorse, obviously, Set the Bar Sups, so supplements, but this product is off the chains. My son's been using it for winter conditioning. He completed mat drills. Yesterday was his last mat drill. Now they have a team compete week. If you guys follow along Husker, off season, we've been talking about that quite a bit. But yeah, he made it through mat drills and is excited that that's done. He's basically, Dad, it's the worst 2 hours of my life I've ever gone through. And so 3 weeks of it.
Oh, man.
So Wednesdays and Fridays for 3 weeks of mat drills. And so Wednesday, so they do it at 5:30 in the morning, right? Like they start at 5:30 in the morning with mat drills, and it goes about 2 hours. And so with the weather on Tuesday, they're like, hey, we're moving mat drills to 5 p.m. And he's like, oh, that's so awesome. I'll be like, and he did, he's like, I absolutely crush mat drills on Wednesday night because he's, not a great morning person. So I'm glad we never play football games at like 6 a.m. because he would be in trouble. So,
yeah,
that's the new way. Like we always practiced in the afternoon, and these guys practice in the morning and they get it done. Everything's done by 11:30 typically, and then they go eat and they go to class and they do all that stuff. It's kind of different than what I went through. And I always did feel like, hey, I probably had more energy, but I tried to get him at Jackson in high school to train in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
And he would get up and do a little bit here and there, but he liked night workouts. Like, so he would go to school, he would do, the PE workout, then he would go to practice, then he'd come home, and then we'd hit another workout, typically two to 3 times a week. So I always tell people, like, if you just do the minimum amount required, you're going to get the minimum result, right?
Mm-hmm.
You always, like, the people that elevate are the people that are doing the smart things on top of everything else that everybody else is required to do.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I think in today's day and age, it's easy to separate yourself that way. just and Trent was a 3-day-a-week guy with me outside of everything else he had to do. He just knew it was going to get done. We either did it in the morning or we did it when he got back from practice and that kind of thing. So I can't, if you're a young or you're parent of a young athlete, if they're just doing the minimum, don't expect, crazy results, right? So, and then find somebody that you can trust that will train them and not overtrain them. That's the hardest part. Knowing what he did in his high school workout during the day. Okay, obviously we can't do any of that stuff, but we can do these things, right? Wish I had probably a little better, I had access to his app that I knew what was kind of coming up for the week from the coach. And once again, we always do what the coach says first, and then what can we do to fill in some of the gaps of what he's not getting on that, and a lot of high school programs are fairly basic, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think you have to do crazy things, but we did a lot of unilateral work, one leg work, one arm work, chops, lifts, a lot of explosive work. I mean, there's a reason he jumped 36 inches in his vertical jump.
Yeah. No kidding.
Not too many 230-pound kids that are, a senior in high school jump 36 inches. So, we really worked on the explosive things. Like we let the school do the strength and that stuff. So, but yeah, I was glad I was able to get in and fill up some time here. And I'm getting excited to watch this next game, Millard West and Gretna East. I would assume Gretna East hasn't been around very long, right?
I can't imagine.
So that's pretty awesome that they're making their way to the state title. We'll see. Hopefully they can hang in there. Sometimes you see those 1-7 matchups. I know Pender put it on whoever they played this one was 70 to something.
Yeah, that one wasn't that close.
Yeah. 3-time state champs though. So congratulations to Pender. Congratulations to Lincoln Christian. And good luck to the rest of the teams playing today. And that's probably all the time we got, Jackson. Or
pretty much, yeah. We're going to roll into this next game.
All right. We will probably have something similar to this next week.
Yep.
Correct? With the boys state tournament. So that's what I had. Guys, have a great weekend. Have a great week. Remember, do the work, win the day, be relentless. God bless. Much love. Peace out.